Hey guys, it's me, Peter, and yes, it is me. Here's a quick glimpse at me, alright? But what we're talking about today is replacement for coffee. And so I wanted to face the camera that way so we can see the coffee, or the fake coffee that we're going to drink. So, with people who have stomach issues, one of the issues that people are having is a problem with caffeine. Caffeine tends to agitate the stomach, get things going, a little worse than they need to. And so you want to calm down your caffeine intake. And also, your acid intake, you want to calm that down too. And so one of the things that some folks have realized needed to give up was coffee. And that is a blow when you have to give up coffee, especially when it's a big habit like that. So, aside from having the caffeine withdrawals, I know that for me, the coffee flavor is something that I missed. And so, I was talking to someone, and they told me about this stuff called Teeccino. So here it is. Here's the box. And this is vanilla nut flavor. Alright? And it says medium roast. And it comes in tea bags. As you can see right here, it says 10 tea bags in the box. Now, this is the most common way you'll find it, but you'll also see it this way in like a regular coffee bag. And you can brew it like you would brew regular coffee. You can put it in your coffee pot and brew it just the same. Again, this is a medium roast. This is hazelnut. And then there's also a dark roast, a French roast. So there's several different kinds that you can have. What I have in here today is hazelnut. The way Teeccino works is it uses different herbs. And let's see if we can find it on the back here. But it kind of shows you what they throw in there. You can screenshot it or save it if you want to try to read some of it. There's not a whole lot of bad stuff in here really at all. Trying to find the ingredients. But if you look here, organic carob, organic barley, organic chicory, dates, almonds, organic figs, natural hazelnut flavor. It does contain almonds. Alright. Yeah, they couldn't detect gluten, so they believe it's gluten-free. Okay, so that's all that goes in here. No coffee, right? So does it taste like coffee? Can you make it like coffee? And what's with the tea bags? Well, here you go. This is it right here. You open the box. You get one of these out, tear it open. I use 2. It's recommended to use 2 if you want a heavier flavor, and I enjoy a heavy flavor. And so here are the tea bags. Okay. You dip it in, you let it steep for about, I'd say 5 minutes is what I do, sometimes longer. And then from there, you can get the tea bags out. I just kind of like to shake all the fluid out of them. Alright, set that aside, and there you have it. It's pretty dark. You dip a spoon in there. You can't really see the spoon much as it goes deeper into there, so it's pretty dark. And now what? Well, depends what you want to do. For me, I like it to be a little sweet, and so I'll grab some honey sweetener. I don't put a ton in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to stir that in. You sweeten it like you would coffee. What would you put in your coffee? I know you'd say sugar, but for me, I try to stay away from too much sugar, and so I stick with honey. Now, this is soy creamer. Now, I get the Silk brand. I really enjoy it. It's a non-dairy creamer. So, if dairy is a bit of an issue, you don't have to worry so much. Alright. So we're going to pour some of that in there. And as you can see, it's starting to look a bit like coffee with some cream poured in. And there we go. So there you have it. This is the Teeccino I've made. This is basically going to taste like hazelnut coffee with some cream and sugar in it. And I'm going to take a sip really quick. You can take a look at the box. Very good stuff. This is probably the closest thing to coffee that you're going to be able to find. That's not coffee. But it's going to taste like coffee. So hopefully you've discovered something new that you can use. That's all I've got to say. Sorry I didn't get the chance to show you my face, but I really wanted to make this stuff the big deal. So, as I said before, you know, we use the Teeccino, which is gluten-free, it's caffeine-free. You can get it in the bag and use it like regular coffee. Have it this way and have it portable. You dip it in like tea bags. They come in like this, right? Let it steep for 5 minutes, it'll get dark. I use honey as my sweetener. Honey also has a couple of healing properties for your stomach. It's a little milder than sugar. And then I use this Silk non-dairy creamer. This is soy creamer, so if you're having a hard time with soy, because some people can't handle soy so well, don't use that. Maybe try, there has an almond creamer. There's also coconut creamers out there. You could use that too. So there you go, the closest thing to a cup of coffee you can get that doesn't have any of the acid or the caffeine, and it's gluten-free. So hopefully this will be something you'd like to try. I've found them at places like Harris Teeter. I found them at Wegmans. They're definitely at Mom's and Trader Joe's. Whole Foods has them, places like that, definitely. You can order it online as well. So there you go. They come in different flavors. There's vanilla nut, there's hazelnut, there's French roast, there's just a regular roast. Alright, so there you go. Happy hunting for some coffee replacement.